Hi everyone, I'm Brittany. This is my fur baby Jada, and this beauty over here, that's Domino, my 1998 Chevy short bus conversion.
This video is sponsored by Optimizers. Go to magnesiumbreakthrough.com/FLORB and get a 10% discount when you use coupon code FLORB10 at checkout.
It started in 2019. I was living in San Francisco, going to school full-time, paying $1,300 a month to rent a room in a house with 4 other people. Just started researching to do alternative living, and hashtag van life came about, and I bought this. I spent 11 years, 2 months, and 23 days in the military, the Air Force to be exact. And I joined right out of high school. I really didn't have any control over my life. I was finally able to get that little bit of freedom in the form of a bus that I converted into my home. I purchased my bus on an online auction without seeing it. Don't do that. She came with a lot of old parts that needed to be replaced. Her initial build was very basic. Went to Habitat for Humanity and purchased, cabinets that were already assembled and basically L-bracket everything into the ground. I lived in Domino for about 8 months until COVID happened. And during the summertime, I decided to remodel Domino. So the first build only took about 2.5 months, but what you see now, honestly, has taken about 8 months. I just decided to take my time and make my vision come to life and be a little bit more smart, sand everything, seal everything. The bus, the repair cost, the initial conversion, and what you're about to see, she was about $15,000 total. Looking at the outside of Domino, I honestly haven't done much because I have been more concerned with the inside. To extend my living area, I just went ahead and purchased a really nice outdoor rug that all you have to do is shake it off and then all the dirt and everything comes off. And then a nice little 2-seater for comfort, so I'm not sitting on the ground. When it came to solar, I actually purchased 4 100-watt solar panels, but I was afraid to drill holes into the roof. So on Facebook Marketplace, I found this guy who was selling his flexible solar panels from his boat. So I met up with him and I was able to get 2 320-watt flexible solar panels. One I keep on top, and then the other is actually a backup solar panel. So that 320-watt flexible solar panel is delivering all of the charge to this beautiful system I have back here. I was very overwhelmed at first with this system, but Battle-Born batteries, they have really good technical support. They were able to assist. I have 3 100 amp hour batteries from Battle-Born, and here's all my DC stuff. I have not wired any lights just yet, but I do have my backup camera hooked up to it. This is the AC distribution panel for the outlets, and this Lynx distributor is basically holding all of the fuses, and everything is connected to this. This is almost like the center point. Over here is the DC to DC. You're able to charge off of the alternator. Down here is the charge controller, and over here is the 2,000-watt inverter. It may look a little bit confusing, but just know if I'm able to do this and get it to work on the first try, then you're able to do it too. I'm so proud of this system. So I have all of the solar over here, an extra refrigerator back here. Over here I have this beautiful vision of dividers, and I'll be able to store more of the outdoor stuff back here. But I also have a rack here, or a rod, so I'll be able to hang up clothes if needed. I really had fun with this. I wanted to bring the outside inside, so I bought some turf. It's supposed to be held on by Velcro, but hello Reno heat, the Velcro came apart. You can just take it out, shake it off, and bring it back in, and you can clean your feet off. Also up here, you will see my Lugabaloo. This is my restroom situation. I use medical grade bags in here, and that's basically for number 2. Number 1, I just go out into the elements, free at heart. I wanted to make it look nice, so this is a bucket koozie. So this is my boozy. This puppy right here is my propane shower. So all you have to do is put a propane canister here and then hook it up to the pump, and then you have hot water. I have a pop-up shower tent that I keep in the garage area, and you have your privacy, your hot water, and you can smell good after that. I'm very proud of this kitchen because this was the first thing that I built out by myself. I was tempted to paint it a different color, but with all of the beautiful colors and the natural greens in here, I just wanted to keep the wood natural and just put a nice semi-gloss after I sanded it twice. Over here, basically regular house tiles. I got them from Habitat for Humanity and went on Amazon and purchased tile stickers. And I did silicone and used like glitter flakes in here to hold everything in place. So I have that on this rolling pantry. It is 3 layers with 2 wheels on the back, and I just store the dry food here. I did the same thing with my butcher block countertop. I mixed the glitter with the epoxy and sealed it 3 times. It was my first time using epoxy, and it's just perfectly imperfect at the moment. I have 7 gallons of fresh water back here, and this is the gray water tank. This is also a new addition. This is a foot pump. Hopefully it'll save some water moving forward. And my centerpiece of my kitchen is the bowl sink, and I just think it's super cute. Like, you can have, you know, not so practical things in a small space to just make it pretty. So is this practical? Not really. Do I love it? Yes. I built out this shelf. I've been basically housing the coffee and my silverware up here, and this is supposed to be a fruit basket. There's no fruit. I have crystals, essential oils, lip gloss, lighters, all of that. For cooking, I use a 2-burner Coleman's stove. I use it inside as well as outside, and when I use it inside, I mean, I have 8 windows in my bus, and so I just make sure, you know, the windows are open and it's perfectly ventilated. And this is basically where I store the Coleman stove when it's not in use. I do keep a lot of food in here, dry food and seasonings. And I keep a 52-quart set power fridge freezer. Right now I just have it on the refrigerator setting. It can either operate on 12 volt or you can plug it up into a regular outlet. But to save power, always go 12 volt route. This little area here is basically my divider. I just wanted to have something to separate the living space from my loft area. And also, what you don't really notice, I don't even know what the pipes are called, but I spray painted it gold, and I have the solar wires actually hiding inside of it, and, you know, use the vines and everything to cover it up, so it's hiding in plain sight. For my bed, I have a full-size mattress. It has not been altered at all. I have an additional 1.5 feet for clothes and my electronics. I have pepper spray up here, and then my other security measure is a steel bat. I used to play softball, so yeah. I have a big blanket here and a few other blankets around the bus, and that's just because I do have a lot of windows. When it's super hot, you can use the blankets to cover the windows to keep it cooler. They really come in handy when you have all of these windows. So in this tiny little space, I did want to have a designated workstation. This is just my little live edge desk with a lagoon swivel underneath. And under here, I just have 2-inch mattress toppers. These are just outdoor blankets that I have wrapped around, and it works. I have a large Mr. Buddy as a heat source, and this diesel heater is actually dry heat compared to the propane heat, which can cause condensation and moisture in the air. Also under here, I do have a backup battery pack. This is 400 watts, and you're able to charge it either in the house, you can charge it by cigarette lighter, or by solar, and that's what I use to top this off. Don't second guess yourself. That was one of the big hang-ups when it came to building out Domino. I knew what I wanted to do. I could visualize how I wanted everything to turn out, but I was second guessing myself, and it made the process a little bit longer and more frustrating. You know what you're doing, and when I say you, I mean me, but you also know what you're doing, so, you know, just don't second guess yourself. Take the extra time to do those measurements, and I think you'll be golden. When it comes to living this lifestyle for almost 2 years, I did this by myself, and that was amazing and also terrifying sometimes at the same time. To anybody who feels like they can't do it, they can't build, they can't purchase a vehicle by themselves, who just feel like they can't, please change your thinking, because that will ultimately stop you from making the first step, from taking the first step. And sometimes for people, the first step is saving. The first step is to stop purchasing things. Moving forward, I will be doing van life with my husband. We decided a while ago that we were going to stop purchasing. We decided to pack up a lot of our stuff and basically live as if we were already in Domino. All of those extra dishes, we put them away. We gave a lot of stuff away. And if you can, go ahead and try and live tiny. Even though you have a lot of space, you'll realize that you really do not need a lot of things to live and to be comfortable and to be happy. Take away that can't, because that will ultimately stop a lot of dreams from starting. You can.
What's the #1 mineral to beat stress, fatigue, and get better sleep? Magnesium. But not just any magnesium. This magnesium breakthrough from Bioptimizers is one that blends all 7 essential forms of magnesium into one effective supplement so that you can relax more, stress less, sleep deeper, and experience more peace throughout your day. Most magnesium supplements fail because they use synthetics or preservatives. When you get all 7 critical forms of magnesium, your body gets a serious upgrade from your brain to your sleep, pain and inflammation, and muscle tension. With this one simple action, you can reverse magnesium deficiency in all of its forms and start feeling the benefits quickly. Go to magnesiumbreakthrough.com/FLORB to get a 10% discount with coupon code FLORB10. Even better, Bioptimizers is also giving away free bottles of their best-selling products, P30M and Mass Enzyme, with select purchases. So check out the links in the description or the pinned comment and get a discount and a free product. Thank you for watching. Have a great week.